Well, welcome back, guys. If you can't tell, we have a very special in-studio guest today. It's Brittany Khamille, and you might recognize her from TikTok because she is a viral star, and she's a local. So where are you from exactly here?
So I'm actually from Kinder, Louisiana, which is just a small town north of Lake Charles.
Okay.
Pretty much everybody knows where Lake Charles is. But I actually moved to DeSoto Parish like 4 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did you expect to become a viral hit on
Absolutely
TikTok?
not.
No.
No, that was the last thing. I started posting on there just like for something to do, you know, to fill the time or whatever. And then it just kind of took off from there.
And it definitely took off, and I want you guys to check out her videos after this hit, but she's actually going to teach us how to make one of her videos that has gone viral, and it's a hot toddy. Now, you were telling me that your family uses this when you guys get sick, right?
Well, yeah, so it's actually to prevent us from getting sick.
Okay.
So whenever I was growing up, every single night, well, every year we would make a jar of it, and every night we would take like a big spoonful of it.
Yes.
And my dad swears that it keeps us from getting sick. And, you know, I believe him, and I still do it. I'm 25. I've been moved out, and I still do it. Every single year I make a jar.
All right, girlie. Well, you started off already before the hit started, so you melted, what was it?
Peppermints.
Peppermints.
You melt down a bunch of the soft peppermints, and then I mixed in some whiskey, some honey, and some lemon juice.
And that's it?
Yeah, that's it. And then
goodness.
I'm going to bring it to a bowl, and it's going to thicken and become like a syrup.
So this is the finished product?
Yes.
Okay, so it's so funny because I have actually heard of the same thing. I remember my girlfriend was not feeling too great, and we went to a bar, and he was like, hot toddy is the way to go. And it was the first time we ever were going to experience with that, but same, she felt great after.
Right, and usually like a hot toddy is a tea, so it's like a drink.
Yes.
But instead of it being a drink, we made it into like a syrup, so it's like sweet like candy, so the kids could take it.
Maybe not with the alcohol. But let me tell you, this was literally 4 ingredients, and you guys can't smell it in the kitchen, but it smells incredible. I want to have some right now. I mean, it is only Monday. It is only Monday. However,
look, it can be Friday.
Listen, it's what do they say? It's 12 o'clock somewhere, right? Is that the saying? And I know that you as well have, this is one of your books, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you have another book coming up.
Yes, I'm working on it. It's very juvenile right now. It's very premature. We're still working on it.
Okay, so tell me, what is this book about? This has your recipes in it?
Yes, that one has 50 of my recipes.
Okay.
A lot of those are like family recipes. They're my mom and my dad's versions, the stuff that I grew up on that they fed us. So they're like really sentimental. So that's my little baby child.
Oh my goodness, I love it. And then your next book that's coming up that you're working on, what's that about?
That one's probably going to be a lot more of the ones that I sort of came up with like as an adult.
Okay.
So it's going to be a little bit different than those.
So Brittany and I actually got to talk on the phone before we invited her here, and she was telling me that a lot of her recipes are very sentimental because it's people that she's, you know, met through church, or it's your family members. And I think that adds that extra touch of love to every recipe that already smells incredible.
Thank you.
And for our viewers who have not actually encountered you, I want them to be able to follow you on TikTok, even though she already has like millions of followers. You can always use Mars. So what's your handle?
It's at Britt Kham. It's at BRITTKHAM.
All right, super simple. Guys, you can get more recipes like this hot toddy, and she also cooked with Fernanda earlier. Some, what was it you guys cooked?
This morning we made pain deux.
Right, which you said it's like a Cajun French toast,
yeah,
right?
it's French toast.
So when we go to break, I'm actually going to try some of that to let you guys know how it goes.